Second semi-final of the day, we're kicking things off quickly. Astralis going towards the pop dog, but they're being mowed down. The USB's finding all the headshots, Nico with 2, and it's a clean sweep. Now, Rain still very comfortable towards that pop dog. You can see him there just beneath the ladder. He flies up, that is brave. Gets a bit of intel, ruffles some feathers. The commitment towards outside comes in. Rain's decisive fall back, but Nico's here with the M4. You feel like he's going to get a couple of frags here. There's the first, us gunning them down. Solid defense so far from FaZe as 4 players stand strong. Zipex with it all to do, and he's good in the clutches map with 25 seconds. I don't think there's much chance, especially now. They know exactly where he is.
A bit surprised there wasn't more attention toward the bottom of Pop Dog, knowing that they spotted and heard Rain go up the ladder inside of the halls. That said, they were quite occupied trying to find Nico, who fell back. Smoke down deep on the sidewalk. Good position from Kroman to find a gap in that smoke. Quite clever, actually. Top of white train. Usually you'd be worried about the ramp in that position, but it's set up accordingly with the AWP, and Guardian unable to use that as of yet to effect. He does get device, but that's all he finds so far. Still the hefty advantage, you have to say, to FaZe. Flame's going to try and just get a bomb plant at this point, surely. He's lost his only teammate alive, and Guardian does swing back out.
A little uncomfortable with that smoke. They are considering his presence. Rain goes to the double spray down, not going to quite get it though, but how did Glaive get around 78 HP? Rain will be happy with that regardless. Got the kill on one of the key players, Device. And now it's a 5 versus 4. He probably thinks he did a little bit more damage than that. Nico watching towards main entrance to see if there's any sort of reaction from Dupree.
Open angle for Nico. Back up from Rain. They've been playing aggressive toward this pop dog position time and time again with that AWP already down in there as well. Good start, but Dupree actually prevails to catch him off, and that was due to the fact that Nico was in transition. It never looked like that would be a possibility, not from AMA. So that's a bit of an overstep from FaZe. He'll guard that AWP as well, but the execution instead. With Nico this far forward in toward Pop Jog, they have to consider it. He's given himself up. They know he's there, but considering him and looking in that direction, it's going to give Kerrigan a perfect angle on top of the train. Good find from Magisk.
The run through the flames, but it's certainly worth it. Very winnable at this point, but maybe not anymore. Guardian just finds 2 sensational shots.
They'll back off this time. They're forced out early. Nico's still at E-Box. Play off of each other, but giving up that position. Nico's got to go big from there. Manages 2. That's pretty much as good as he was going to get with Rain going down so quickly. Well, Device still has to pull this back. Man advantage again for FaZe. Already has gone to the pistol, expecting their arrival on the backside of that smoke any second. Meanwhile, it's the AWP. Oh, didn't react in time. Had the angle. Spawn him in return, but he shuffles it over the other direction, finds Kerrigan. Guardian completely blinded on the site, nearly got caught out by a 20 HP for Device and 39 for Zipex, and Zipex is trying to play off of his teammate to wait for it to present itself. Somehow Guardian gets by.
I don't know how he survives that one, Matt, but look at Kroman making his way towards T-Spawn. He's gone for the long con here. It's going to take him a while, and Guardian knows it. He pretty much has to surrender at this point, allow them to plant, and hope Kroman's play will yield the result they're looking for here. Everyone is low, apart from Kroman here. Device not looking towards the pop dog, and that's exactly where Guardian's heading towards. Surely Kroman can get it done here. We'll see as he starts away his mate towards the entrance.
Oh, I think that worked out. I think Device may have actually heard Guardian and backed off with the AWP accordingly, because he made a lot of noise getting to the top of the ladder. The fact that Kroman came around and found the angle works out perfectly, because he goes more than...
Comes the pain from Zipex, gets 1. That's all he can find, but it's a very important frag as it delays the bomb.
From range, trying to do any damage he can, will finally get Device in to help. And the low HP for Rain just barely is able to get the bomb down. They're going to Molotov that immediately as well, because they want them off the defuse, so as to have a chance to duel and not be held at bay while that defuse is happening, but it may not matter. Kerrigan left. Okay, fair enough against 4. He's gotten 2 already. Goes aggressive toward the corner. Dupree does the same, and
now that boost behind the smoke. Narrowly avoiding Dupree's bullets there towards the hot dog area, and now they need to be very careful. That boosters find the first kill, and Nico with the second from the pallets.
Good opening for FaZe. Perhaps their first round in this half, as Guardian's going to collect Zipex and something on the Glaive. Good find on the first one, just barely at the top of that ladder. Looked like he was almost still on it, but must have been just...
It's unclear how much they could possibly practice with him on the T side of this map, but they just sprays 2 of them down. They went for the drop, and it's not going to work out whatsoever. At this stage, Astralis don't really need to fight these choke points. Device can fall back. They've got such a firm lead here in the round. 11-9, and this will be a reset for FaZe as well. Kroman trying to bring things back in his favor. Lovely shot towards Zipex, but opts to fall back after taking a nade to the face.
Good find for Kroman, though, desperately needed from FaZe.
Yes, absolutely. It was getting a little bit worrying for them. Mages watching for that totem pole drop towards the pop dog room. You can see the corpses after the destruction that occurred there. No HP for Device. Dupree and Mages have been tagged up. What's the play here? FaZe with a minute to work with. Guardian still full HP. They have one smoke available to them. And they've opted to have a 2-2 setup on the CT side. Dupree in the pop dog room. Glaive watching outside and Ivy. And Device and Mages to patrol inner. Looks like outside will be tested here. Specifically, Ivy with Guardian and Croman at the bomb heading in that direction.
So Glaive becomes the important position in this round. Nearly spotted by Guardian. I don't think he was ready for him. Checks it, but gets the smoke down. That'll buy a bit more space and time. He's tagged as he goes to the corner, and Guardian nails it. Predicts the shot, makes no mistake. We go back to 3-3, and Device is low. Has to try and get the second off in position. Can't do it. Guardian's opened it up. Nico explodes, and the round falls apart with FaZe's patience and determination of finding this outer site. Magisk has to rotate back around from Pop Dog. He'll hold the M4, doing so good first 5, but Nico's able to swing out immediately and respond. That's justifiable. The AK has potential to hit the headshot. Doesn't quite do so on Guardian. Puts him on 15. Meanwhile, Glaive gets ranked. Kerrigan does respond with a single kill and all of that. But they're a man down. And again, time starts to become a bit more of a factor. 50 seconds. Kerrigan forced off the flames. Thankfully it wasn't Guardian. 15, he would have been gone at that point.
Well, that's one of the smokes on as well. He didn't want to use it there, and that's the bomb found that. That's going to be it. It's going to be GG. It's the reverse sweep. London's calling. The grand final awaits, and it's going to be Kerrigan pushing down towards second middle here, actually committing fully towards Banana. He could find 3 kills here if he plays his cards right. There's the first, nails him. It's actually Guardian, I beg your pardon, is doing that, and it's all over the place. The names here, a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me, was it?
Guardians everywhere.
Wasn't just me.
No, it wasn't. It's fine, Henry. Sometimes it is just you, but it's not me.
Everyone's Guardian. Okay, now we're getting, all right, it's full fine. Everything's under control.
Trust
Calm down
the kill
now.
feed in that occasion. It was Guardian that got the kill. You're not wrong in saying so, but Zipix, meanwhile, will wrap back around. It wasn't his perspective that we saw. That's all Rain. Good shot. Great execution from utilizing the wall at the graveyard. That pulls them toward Croman. Guardian rotating around, getting first kill. The aggro gone. Croman easily able to collect, and all 5 on Inferno, and some for better and some for worse. Through the wall onto 12. The nades. Oh man, Astralis is good at throwing them. They even doubled it just to be sure. Blinded as Kerrigan. He has to fall off of it. The AWP's on the ground, and Nico has been caught out in that position time and time again for not getting, if you want to call it DPS. He can't control being overrun by multiple opponents.
Yeah, he is a great AWPer, but he definitely does panic sometimes. If he misses one shot, you just think in your head, if he had a rifle at this point, he'd be finding multiple frags. That's why I criticize. I don't think he's a bad AWPer. It just feels like sometimes he doesn't get as many frags as he could if he did have the M4. It's still a competitive round here, though. You can see Zipex left in a 2 versus 1. If he finds his kill towards Banana, that should secure the round, but he's got players coming in from all angles. Is that going to be enough? It looks like it will be. Somehow FaZe pulled that round back.
He's almost anticipating that with that flash we just saw from a distance and heard deployed that they might start to rotate over early, so he wants to catch that kill first. But Kerrigan's done for. He's looking that way because he's actually avoiding a flash toward Banana, but Glaive's aware of it. That might have caught him off if he didn't anticipate it. We said Nico had good aim from the coffins. Finally, we get a chance to see it, and he'll fall off. Pinched in between the heat of the Inferno, but it's suddenly around going against him, and another nade kill for Astralis. It is absolutely remarkable. Nonetheless, the bomb has dropped Guardian. A crucial kill because now Zipix has to confront everyone just to get back to work. Unfortunate that he doesn't gather that kill, but they can still try and utilize the AWP to get toward the side. They know where that doorway is. It's not impossible to line it up, but they're walking straight down the middle of the lane because it's more likely they'll be hugging the wall, and that's what Guardian was hoping for and spamming through. This shotgun is in the right position at the right time, and he just barely gets away with it. Zipix could have capitalized on that. Somehow only hits him for 54 damage. As Rain still waits under quad. They haven't detected it. Smoke down means, but just can't see it right away either, so he does get the trade. He's low on HP, and that's going to be all too easy for Guardian, and it's back-to-back rounds for FaZe.
So that's HE to block the vision and do any damage to aggressive CTs there. But Glaive with the CZ, he can spray them all down. That's a ton of damage, but can't find the frag just yet. Zipex dropped, and this is looking very good for FaZe now.
The fact that Glaive got out, I was thinking was brilliant, but the shot subsequently toward Nubox and the smoke that's down gives the plant away, and Rain's gone aggressive inside of the chapel, finds a kill. All of that happening, it's the rotation from mid that becomes the bigger factor, because now they've got to lock the C's in, which means FaZe are going to fight aggressively, and rightfully so. That's a huge position to take. They completely surround the Magisk, and he's got nowhere to go except toward Guardian, and Dupree will do the same. No kits on either of the players remaining. And it's in behind. Oh, that's awkward. Just barely gets it. He's got to get a reload in, and he doesn't have a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't know this is possible. Well done to FaZe. The B rush with the nade at the top has found success here. Chroman and Rain playing smart, but this still could get a little bit problematic. I think the bomb's far too gone. You're absolutely right. So he'll go down, realize, but he didn't commit. He didn't go around towards quad. This could cost him the round, but Device, will he hit the shot? Oh my God, it's coming down to the last few seconds, and Device closes it out with the AK.